First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. At the 28-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Phil Dorsett hauls it in. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Phil Dorsett, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Chargers.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain. Garoppolo on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Right
Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. Touchdown, Detroit! Robbie Anderson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go. But he did. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Grant able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done, because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense and go, sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go. That's exactly what this group has done.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-0. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chargers.
On play action, Mariota. Forced out to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
A gain of 16 yards.
They go play action. Mariota. His throw caught. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the counter, here's Coleman. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And now here's a carry heading left. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
2 yards on the pick.
Off the play fake, Mariota.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mariota. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st down, Chargers.
21-0 our score after one.
Score Lions 21. Chargers 0.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing is Mariota. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and
now they try the right side here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
the ball carried by number 33. Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Mariota now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Hopkins with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A second down throw here for Mariota. Steps away to his left. And this one is incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
On third down, Mariota dancing to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Ito Smith, his first carry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
48-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Third and 4.
On third down, Smith. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Bit of a surprise they ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. First and 10.
The 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
It's now 3rd and 5.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And when points went against them, it feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out the...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A. Jerry Jeudy, 77 yards. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now. Okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how your drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you? No,
you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. But he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there for Detroit. 55 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Perriman. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 11-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Garoppolo now. Double team, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, and this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Airing this one out for Evans. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Rodgers now on first down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
And the Chargers,
a big hitter to start the drive, has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
To Mike Evans.
Mike Evans with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Gay set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt the return.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A give to Smith out of the gun. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eye lash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Raheem Mostert with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st down, Rodgers. Will find the blow complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
1st down, Charger.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
33-yard line.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his... Guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. They intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Rodgers pass.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
First down, Chargers.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Lions 38, Chargers 27.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On On the carry, here's Smith. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mostert. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Leonard Floyd, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football. They also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
39-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Ito Smith. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Ito Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And the Chargers first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. We'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Chargers.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And a catch right side by Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers again now. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 24, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Rodgers on 1st down, looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
A gain of
a well-executed 22-yard gain.
Los Angeles.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
32. 1st down, Chargers.
Rodgers now throwing on 1st down. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown.
He is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Rodgers. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game, and the Chargers have taken the lead. So that punctuates the comeback. They just came roaring from behind here in the 4th quarter to grab the lead.
And they decided, forget jabbing, forget setting them up, just throw the haymaker, and let's get this thing done. That's exactly what just happened.
Now they'll try to preserve that lead with a little time still on the clock. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this throw caught left side. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Again, it's Smith. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. First down, Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
That's complete to Smith. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Well, they had the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
Down just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Mostert. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Raheem Mostert with time running out. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
The extra point.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And the Chargers.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. He's back to throw. gets him in stride. Well, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down, Chargers.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack.
And this is going to be intercepted. And now a fumble. The ball's out. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now Rodgers operating from the gun. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the Lions' 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers. He's got that wide open, complete.
Rodgers pass.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That's complete, right around the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone. This thing's over.
And I remember my coaches always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect him to attack on defense and not sit back.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.